Hey, my radiant rosebuds, welcome back to another reading with me, Mystic Rose. I'm going to be doing channeled messages from Spirit and doing whatever Spirit calls me to do. I may use some tarot cards. We will see. But today we're going to dive deep into the topic of how are other people viewing you right now. And I was able to get the energy of this reading and it was so good. It was so good. So I was like, I've got to show this to the collective. I've got to tell them this because it's so exciting. So definitely get comfy, grab your favorite drink or snack or whatever and get comfortable, because by the end of this reading, you're going to be seeing yourself in a whole new light. You're going to be seeing yourself the way that other people have been seeing you lately. So if you're feeling the vibes, the good vibes, definitely be sure to put a heart in the comment section down below and join this awesome community. I'd love to have you be part of this community. So, where do I start? How do people view you lately? You have this glow about you. I heard radiance. I heard that you are shining. And people are really just noticing too that they can feel safe around you. And I heard what a blessing that is. Your energy just feels like home. And you are very grounded. And you look happy, you look content, and people can tell that you feel good, all right? And what I'm getting is you might wonder, how can people tell that about me? Well, here's a scientific fact. Happiness, it's not really just a feeling. It's actually something people can see. And it's not just because you're smiling. It's okay, so there was a study. I don't remember who did this study, but I remember reading at one time that when you actually feel a genuine sense of joy in your life, you actually change micromuscle patterns in your face. And it makes other people trust you right away. Yes. So it's something so minuscule. It's something so small that you wouldn't even think anything of it. But it's huge. It's huge because it allows people to see that, you have balance inside of you, and you look strong and soft. You also look very grounded and open. All right. And that duality, that can catch a lot of attention. I'm definitely getting that people are wanting to give you a lot of compliments. Some of the compliments that you would be getting right now if people were not holding back would be that there's just something about you lately, okay? You look very well rested. I'm also getting that you've been doing something different, or people would say that, have you been doing something different? You look very, very good. You look very, very well rested. So I think too, somebody would tell you you make me feel calm, you make me feel at peace when you're around, okay? What people are sensing about you is something here about your nervous system. It's being regulated, okay? And when you're at peace, you literally become this contagious energy that people can't get enough of. And it's in the best way possible that people get addicted to you. Okay, it's because you're not fighting. You are not in fight and flight, or whatever you call it, fight or flight. The fight or flight when you're stressed out and you're what do I do? Do I fight? Do I flight? Do I run away? What do I do? You're not going through that. So because of that, you're at peace, and yeah. So you seem you're very magnetic. Okay, it's what I'm getting. And again, science and spirituality are so woven together, because what I'm getting is that why your confidence feels so magnetic is that when you are confident and happy, you are releasing good hormone chemicals like dopamine, serotonin in your body, right? And these are basically the same chemicals that we associate with falling in love, okay? And people don't know they're doing it, but they're falling in love with you, in essence. They're falling in love with you because okay, you're making them feel good and they're mirroring how you feel, and they're like, and people can fall in love with you so easily. Oh my gosh. I heard you don't even know, but they're doing it, but they're mirroring your body language. They don't even know if they're doing this on purpose or not, but they're mirroring your body language, and they're starting to feel better just by being near you, and that is causing some people to fall in love with you like that. Okay, and it seems like too, like you have this wonderful sense of like knowing who you are, and you've stopped chasing validation, and because of that, what I'm getting is like, you know, you're exuding tons of abundancy vibes. And it's like your body posture, the way you're holding yourself upright, the way that you're not afraid to like make eye contact with certain people, and the tone of like your voice and the tonality in it, okay? There's something just very confident. And it tells people that I'm confident, okay? It tells them you're confident. And it's so attractive, more so than you even know, okay? Spirit is saying it's more attractive than any outfit you could ever buy, okay? So instead of going shopping for a nice new outfit, just do those positive affirmations and continue to feel confident and feel great, okay? And Spirit is showing me a picture, an image in my mind's eye of a scale. And I heard, don't worry about the weight. You're looking and feeling great, so don't worry about the weight. That's for somebody out there, okay? So you had to hear that. I don't know who that's for, but okay, so don't worry about the weight. You know, you're leveling up, whoever you are, whoever this message is for, you are leveling up in the best way possible. And you're so sure of who you are. And that is so very jaw-droppingly gorgeous about you. I mean, that's what is making you stand out. Like, you're glowing from doing so much inner work, okay? And that glow just like translates, and it like, it's like sending out like waves, okay? Your skin is literally improving because your stress hormones have dropped. Like cortisol, is it? Not cortisol, but it's called like cortisol. The stress hormone, it's going down, it's decreasing, so collagen will increase when that happens. So it's like science and soul coming together, okay? Working together. So that's exactly what I mean. Science and spirituality are so woven together. So people are picking up on these little things, okay? And they're putting two and two together, and they're just like, damn. So your gratitude, when you have an attitude of gratitude, it actually helps your electromagnetic field expand. And so when people stare at you, they're feeling your field. That's what I heard. I hope that makes sense. They're feeling your field, electromagnetic field. So you definitely have like main character energy right now, and you look like you're doing whatever it is that you were born to do, Spirit just said. And you make ordinary, like mundane moments feel like cinematic. So like, okay, I heard slow-mo. So like when you enter a room, it gets really like dreamy, like slow-mo. Like you're entering, like it's all cinematic, like a love movie or something. Or like somebody's entering and they're like, oh, like that. And like, you know, like the wind is blowing their hair. Like it just looks so cinematic. And it's like, I'm hearing that song, I'll stop the world and melt with you. It's like that. It's like the world stops. And I'm seeing like it looks like everything looks like so unreal when you walk into a room. People can tell that like you're authentic. And in a world where so many people are, you know, trying to look like famous people or using a shitload of filters, you're just like authentic and you're beautiful. You're beautiful with or without a filter. So you don't need that shit. That's what Spirit just said. Trust yourself, because other people are noticing that about you, that like even without a filter, like you look good, and other people need to have filters, and they're like, oh, and they can't even believe it when they find out you're not using a filter. For those of you who this is resonating with, definitely let me know. This is not going to be for everybody. For some of you, that's what I'm getting. You have like a genuine expression on your face of like, you're not trying to fake things, fake smiles and stuff like that. People can feel you, okay? Your authenticity, people can feel that. You're easy to be around. And you actually listen to people like you actually give a shit. And people like, they just feel that kindness radiating from you. And like, that kind of kindness is actually really powerful, okay? You remind people that kindness can be powerful and beautiful. And so there's definitely like a sense of mystery about you. Ooh, Spirit says that you stopped oversharing. So this mystery, this sense of mystery about you, it's like reawakening some people's curiosity about you. Okay. Because you're not oversharing. So Spirit is saying that like you're more unpredictable now because of that. So it's like you're living your best life, but you're posting less or not at all. You're smiling more. And you've become the plot twist. And people think about you for a long time, even after you leave the room. That's what I just heard. Okay, like you linger in people's minds. I heard longer than you quote unquote should. People think about you because your energy when you leave a room, your energy leaves a lot for people to think about. And it leaves a lot of room for the imagination. And people are like, I can't quite read them. And they're talking about you. And that's what draws me in. That's what people are saying about you. Like, oh, I can't read them, but I really want to. This person has so many freaking layers, like an onion. And they just want to unpeel every single layer and see what's in the center of you. What makes you tick, okay? But you're not here trying to be out here to impress anybody. That's what's making you so charming and so damn shiny right now. Okay? Like a crystal. Now, Spirit is telling me about, like, when you hug somebody or when you laugh, you get this, like, release of, I believe it's oxytocin. It's a chemical that is released in labor when, like, I want to say it's released during labor or something like that, or maybe breastfeeding or something like that. But when you genuinely compliment others, your brain actually releases these chemicals and endorphins too. That means that it's like a very natural thing. Your kindness actually makes you glow. And when people look at your eyes, Spirit is saying, for even just 3 seconds, people can synchronize their heartbeats with you. And people can't look away when you talk because their heartbeats get synchronized with you. And it's so freaky because they don't even really realize what's going on, but they start to mirror you. And you make people feel seen. And with that oxytocin being released, they feel bonded to you because that's what's released, Spirit is saying, during like the breastfeeding, when a mother breastfeeds her child and then they make eye contact, it helps to bond them. So like, dang, people are feeling bonded with you just from your presence. Your presence feels like a breath of fresh air. You are the calm amidst the chaos, the storm. You're the calm after the storm. You help people transform. Oh my gosh, that was another cute little rhyme. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't even realize that was like that rhymed. That was awesome. Thank you, Spirit. But you are the kind of person, like, you've rebuilt yourself. I'm seeing like the tower and the tarot, and I heard you rebuilt yourself time and time again. You never gave up. You've turned lessons into wisdom. Okay. You've turned pain into power or purpose, and you're irresistible and you're so dang real. Okay. The compliments, they should be flowing in, but sometimes people hold back. But if they could, they would articulate and tell you that you look like somebody who doesn't quit. You look like somebody who doesn't give up. You have a quiet strength in your eyes. You carry yourself like someone worthy and you carry peace like it's, I want to say like armor. This armor protects you. And also you seem to be like very much a safe space and very like protective of others as well. Like an advocate. You seem to be like an advocate. So there's definitely a ripple effect that's going on, because when people are in your presence, if their heartbeats are syncing up with yours, and if they're getting that bonding emotional feeling and oxytocin reaction around you, and the dopamine and the epinephrine and all of that, people are having a chemical reaction because of you, and a chemical response because of you, okay? Even strangers will pick up on this. So you know that people are going to pick up your mood. So it's like you can change the social atmosphere around you like this. You have such a power. You can either come into a room like a damn wrecking ball, or you could come in like the light that is shining that you are, okay? You're the kind of person that when you go into a grocery store and you go up to the cashier, you make that cashier feel seen, and you make that person feel at ease within seconds. You just make the cashier just kind of like sigh a sigh of relief, like, oh, it's a real person. Or like, oh, thank you for being here. Like, you just make the world a better place, okay? That's what I'm getting just by showing up. I think that's beautiful. I think you have more power than you realize. So let me go ahead and get some tarot and add to this conversation. All right? You're such a beautiful soul. I did drop a card, so let me go ahead and I'll pick that up real quick. Okay, the card that fell onto the floor was the Three of Pentacles. Okay, and that is about people are putting you up on a pedestal. A lot of people too want to team up with you. Don't be surprised. People are viewing you as somebody essential to the team. You are somebody who shows up when no one else will. You're not afraid to take charge if you need to. You're somebody who's super talented, and that's very evident. That's very apparent. Look at the cute little bumblebees on there. You could really like bees. People are viewing you as somebody who takes their work seriously, and you're very, very good at details. Spirit just said that. Your work, if you're an artist or something like that, like the amount of detail you put into it is insane. Also, like the amount of talent that oozes out of you and exudes out of you it's literally unreal. Like, it's unmatched. And people tend to put you on a pedestal. People are pedestalizing you, okay? So just know that. What else, Spirit? We have the Knight of Wands. Your level of attractiveness is out of this world. Like, you're leveling up all the damn time, okay? All the time. And you are leveling up in your looks, your passion, the light you exude, and the fire is inside of you. You have a fire inside of you that will never go out. You have a flame inside of you. Just claim that. Claim the flame. I heard. Spirit is hilarious. Claim the flame, baby. All right. So you have a flame inside of you, an eternal flame that will never, ever die. And just claim that. Your flame will never die. No one can put out your flame because God ignited that flame inside of you. And so whatever God deems, it's like no one's going to mess with that, okay? You're very like blessed and very protected, and yeah. I was hearing like no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Okay, so just take that into consideration, that you have so many people that are like really seeing you in such a good way. If there's a couple haters, ignore it. Because where you're going, like the timeline where you're stepping into, it doesn't matter. Or like some of you are already here. You're already at this timeline, and it doesn't matter. And so you're raising your vibes, and you're rising up, and like, you don't really care. You're saying goodbye to like pettiness or people that want to like view themselves as better than you or something like that. Like all that pettiness, you're just like moving on from it, okay? Yeah, so we have the Seven of Swords. So that could be about that many of you are moving away from people who like, you know, would backstab you or like betray you, or like people who have bad intentions. Okay. Shady people, yeah, liars, betrayers, that kind of stuff. Cheaters, all that stuff. Like, you're closing the door on that stuff. You're just like, bye. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. You're feeling blessed. Yeah, never ever stressed. Look at that. I love that for you. I'm seeing the little mushrooms on the floor of the forest. See that? And then there's like a little quote about mushrooms and how they can grow from shit. If mushrooms can grow from shit, so can you. I love that. You're getting blessed, and people are seeing you as blessed. They're seeing you as blessed. I love that. Ooh, 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 look at that. So you're coming into money or something wonderful, because this is for abundance. Tigers could also be important to you. But look at that. Look at that. That's money coming in. The 9 of Pentacles, that's for abundance. Yeah, that's for financial gain and your social status, your place in the world. Like, you're being elevated. You may be even elevated to like some kind of like social standing where you're going to be very, very, like something very, very respected in your community, in your own community where you live, or maybe on an online kind of capacity. Okay, so that's what's coming through. We have the Emperor. Some of you are going to be opening your own business, or you have your own business and you're fully operating your own business, and you're doing a hell of a good job. You're doing a really good job because, look, I mean, your business, you put your heart and soul into it, and you don't give up. So yeah, you're gonna get blessed. Okay, no matter if people compete with you, you're still going to do your best. Don't be surprised if some people try to like start arguments with you, or, you know, if you trigger some people. I mean, like I said, though, you're rising above that stuff, or some of you, you've already closed the door to the negativity. So it's almost like what I'm getting is like somebody swatting away a fly, like, get away fly, you know, like, get away little gnats. You're just like done with it. It's like, ugh. I heard like, I don't even really want to hear about it. You know what? I'm right there with you. Like, I don't really want to hear about it. So Spirit, can you bring in some positive stuff? What does the collective need to hear? Let go and grow. Yeah, grow. Let go and grow. Spirit just says, let go of all that stuff so that you can grow, okay? Like the mushroom growing out of the shit. Let that stuff go so that you can grow. And you're doing a beautiful job. An ex wants to reach out to you. That doesn't surprise me. When people glow the way that you are, it's undeniable that you're going to have exes wanting to reach out to you. You're going to have people staring at you, and they're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to be in your presence or feel that exchange or interaction. They may even have a lot of memories coming up. They may be very emotional, okay? It gives like the retrograde energy of like going back. You know, I really do feel like you're going to be, like, somebody's going to be wanting to pull on your energy and like pull you back into a time, or I don't know, like a memory, and you're going to have to choose if you're going to, you know, go there in your mind and talk to that person, or if you're just moving on from it, okay? But you may get a text from an ex, okay? Your time to shine. It's your time to shine. You earned it. Look at that. You earned it. Whoop, whoop. See? The cards don't lie. Okay. We have the universe has a beautiful plan for your life. Oh, I love that. Yes, it's true. Some of you could be a Pisces. You are going through Kundalini awakening. Some of you may be feeling like that. Simplify. Maybe time to simplify. What else, Spirit? How about we get like 2 more? We have your past loved ones. People and pets are always with you in spirit. They don't judge you. They send you, they love you, and they send you light. So you have your past loved ones and people and pets with you that are in spirit, that are with you and all around you, sending you so much love and encouragement every day. So Spirit just wants you to know that. Treat yourself. And that karma card kept wanting to come out. Where did it go? This wanted to come out twice. Karma. So you're putting good stuff out there. You're getting a lot of good stuff back. Karma is the great equalizer. A lot of times too, I guess, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say about it. I lost my train of thought, but if Spirit wants to bring it back, Spirit will. But it was something about karma. Like, just the universe has a wonderful way of, like, of taking care of things, is basically what I was going to say. Because it is the great equalizer. Let me go ahead and just get a few, like, you know, of these for y'all. All right. We have a 2. Somebody could have been born in February or the 2nd of any month. We have a 7, so a July birthday. Or, you know, 7th of any month. We have the 14th. So somebody could have been born on the 14th of any month. Or the 12th of any month. Or a December birthday. We have a Taurus here. We have a Pisces. We have a Sagittarius. And a Virgo. I'm also seeing Leo. So sun, moon, or ascendant. So let that just be extra confirmations for you. All right. If these messages are for you, you will know it. All right. So anyway, that is what I want to say. This is how you're being viewed right now. Radiant, strong, magnetic, and just totally unforgettable. So much that like exes are going to want to like come back around and everything just to be in your energy because your energy is like popping. It really is. And so you have this kind of beauty that just starts from the inside and it just bubbles up and it just flows out of you. And it's that kind of beauty that just keeps going and going. And it's like, people can see it. So if you feel that this resonated with you, put a little red heart in the comments and let me know. Like this video, subscribe. Join this awesome Rosebud tribe. I would love to have you be part of this community. And I do almost daily videos here. I also have another channel. It's called Mystic Rose Tarot. If you haven't yet checked that one out, feel free to go on over there. Head on over there. I'll put some info in the description box below. And so if you want to, you can go over there and check it out. Also, I just wanted to say, if you need a personal reading, I do offer those. You can find all the information for my services at my website, mysticrosepsychic.com. And I have a Patreon too. It's so much fun. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it before I end this video. So it starts at $4.44 a month, $4.44 a month. And there's 5 different tier levels. And on tier 5, you actually get the whole enchilada. And you also get a live Zoom call reading with me every month that you are a member. And so on top of all the readings, you get 10 to 12 readings a month. And you get this. You get a live 5 to 10 minute reading with me where you get to have like, you know, a live discussion with me and a live psychic reading. So I would love to have you reach out to me and find out more about that. You can email me or just go directly to my Patreon, which I'll link in the description box below to find out more information about it. Okay, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Take good care. And and thank you to all my channel members who support this channel here and at my other channel. What would I do without y'all? I really appreciate that, and I have so much gratitude for the donations and all of that. So thank you so much, channel members, and thank you to all of you who donate. Thank you for all the energy exchanges, such as likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions. It all really helps. And I cannot wait to see what Spirit brings through for y'all next time. Bye.